Miss Melissa. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel if you've seen me before. Thank you for tuning in on this wonderful day. I got an unboxing. I've had a lot of those lately, which means I've been having to sell a lot of stuff on my car. As a matter of fact, I plan on hopefully today listing a whole bunch of other stuff. I think I'm going to get rid of all of my personal size Carpe Diems because I've got 3 that have never been used at all, and you know, it's just I will probably never go back to that size again, and if I do, it'll be in my vendor spec. That's a personal size, so I think I'm just gonna I've actually sold quite a few planners, so I'm doing good. I'm letting go, which is a good thing. I have some. Honestly, I have like almost Webster's entire collection and Carpe Diem's entire collection in A5 with several Agenda 52s from Hobby Lobby that I just have here because they're pretty and I like looking at them. I will probably never use them again. I use my Kiki K A5s, and then I'm going to, for the rest of the summer, at least the rest of the warm weather up until maybe I'll go to the end of September with this one. So let's check it out, shall we? This is the A5 version of my Aurora Estelle Personal Wide. So I got it the same color and everything, so it's going to be the A5 of this. I actually received this yesterday, and I did just open the box and look at it, but I didn't unbox it. I had my granddaughter here overnight, so, you know, I had to wait to do this video. So as soon as I got home today, I dropped her back off with Mom and went by and grabbed a coffee, and here I am to do this unboxing. I hope the light's okay, so I'm just using natural lighting from the window. But anyway, so they have this really nice boxing now. I haven't really shown you guys this, but look how they're boxing now. I mean, even the inside of the box is so pretty. So pretty. I love that. And then they have these really pretty pink, they look like satin, but let's face it, it's probably microfiber bags that they put them in. So I'm trying to save all this stuff in case I do ever sell any of these. I can, you know, box them back into the same box. So whoever gets them, it'll almost be like they're getting it brand new. All right, guys. So here she is. When I got my personal wide in this, they only had A6 and personal wides, the only 2 sizes they had. Now they've come out with the full line of them, where they also have A6, personal size, personal wide, B6, and A5. And this is what they call an A5 slim, because their A5 clouds, you know, they're wide. They're really wide. So you got this big boxy feel to them, and that's why I've never got. I do have a B6 in a cloud, but it doesn't have that. It's not quite as boxy. So I don't like the boxy feel. I love this. And the best part about this, aside from the color, because the color is gorgeous, they call this, I was going to remember and I can't remember. Foxhound pink, something like that. But the thing about it is, it's beautiful. I mean, it's pink, but it's also got hints of lavender in it, or lilac. It's just beautiful. It's a gorgeous color. Of course, this is vegan leather. This is not their real leather. So, but it's, like I told you before, when I got my first one, I was just completely shocked at the quality. The quality is beautiful. It's a beautiful quality. And then plus Krause rings. And not only are these Krause rings, they're gold, and they're 38mm Krause rings. Do you know how much stuff I'm going to be able to stuff in this thing? It's going to be ridiculous, because I like stuff in them. And the biggest A5 planner ring size that I have currently is 30. So this is going to be like a ginormous upgrade. Of course, you have to remember that when you do stuff it, you're going to have to... I'm thinking this will hold half page better than A5, because A5, though it's shorter, it's a little bit wider. So half page inserts would have probably worked better in this. And something else I don't think I've showed you guys on the other. Look at that. It's the most beautiful color lilac. This is my dream color in a planner, in a real leather planner. The closest I've ever been able to see this, I tell you what, if Estelle ever puts one out in this, I'm grabbing it. But the closest to that color I've ever seen is Vanderspec's Canterbury Bells. But the only leather they have that color in is their genuine ostrich. I don't mind ostrich, you know, but I can't afford it. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. And I would much rather have a Napa leather. I love the Napa leathers. I love pebbling, full grain, that kind of thing. So, but yeah, that color right there is beautiful. Now, you know, Moterm has because I had their their pocket size in this color. So they do have an A5 in this color. That's kind of not exactly the same, but it is beautiful. So anyway, so what you've got is a little very, very light pale pink in here, and it's like a smooth leather, but it still does have texture to it. So, and it's like I said, look at there, how soft. Seriously, how soft they are. It's just, you know, it's very deceiving if you don't know it's not leather, you know. So what I'm currently in is this one, my Kiki K. And they call this one pale pink, but it's got more of like a peachy undertone to it. And what I had planned on switching to for the fall was I've got the brand new Kiki K in the birch color that I've never used. So I was just going to switch into that from here. I love rose gold rings. They're just so pretty, so pretty. But you can see... I'm trying to see if I can get it in an angle where you can actually see how much smaller these 30 mils are than 38. I'm just so excited. It's going to be a crazy amount more space. It really, 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 really is. And though I don't use my A5 as much as I use my smaller planners, my A6 and my personal wide, I do keep a lot of stuff in there. So I'll keep bills and records and things like that in there that doesn't fit in my smaller planners that I use day to day. So while it's not what I would call my everyday carry, quite frankly, since I don't work, my everyday carry is just whatever planner I pick up and carry into the next room. You know what I mean? So there's that. I do take them to the doctor's office with me and stuff like that. But yeah, so, but still I like to keep some documents in here that, for the sheer fact that this doesn't leave the house. You know, if it's private and stuff that I don't want to ever fall out, or, you know, someone else to get their little hands on because I've taken it somewhere with me, they go in here. But that way, for my eyes only. My eyes only. So, I mean, whoo, she's so pretty, guys. Of course, I knew she was going to be pretty because I had the, you know, the personal eye, which, by the way, also has Krause rings. Those are 30 millimeter, and I also have her stuffed. But like I said, the only one, see, the largest I've seen, I've never owned one, but the largest I've seen, I know Vanderspec, and I'm sure probably Gilio both offer them in 35 millimeters, but 38, let's see. I don't know if I've ever seen a 38. And don't ask me why 38, but, you know, I'm not questioning it. I'm really happy. So all my pretty stuff that's in my Kiki K is going to go in here. And I may do a little rearranging. I did flip through on my last video. So all that stuff that you saw there is probably going to go in here and then some. Now what this doesn't have, and none of the Aurora Estelles has ever had on, is the back pocket, you know. which that is useful. I don't mind it at all. I didn't get it in my Vanderspecs customs that I'm waiting on, simply because they cost so much more to get it that way. So whenever I get a Touch Me, of course it comes in the Touch Me, and they are very useful. But you know, when you're talking about one this big, I think it would just be overcompensating, if you know what I mean. Of course, if you get a Moterm A5, it automatically comes with that. And if you get a Touch Me A5 from Vanderspec, it will automatically come with that. But now this does have 2 pen loops, which I'm like, yes, pen and mild liner. Love that. Love it. So anyway, I've been waiting to show you guys. Can you believe I actually waited? Look how big the strap is, because they know you're going to do this. That's where the strap meets that. Can you see how much stuff is going to be stuffed in here? It's going to be so much fun. I showed my husband last night, and even he was like, oh, you know, well, yeah, that's actually kind of pretty. You know, he never has anything nice to say about my planners, because he thinks I waste so much money on them, which I probably do. But if it makes you happy, it's not a waste. As long as you're paying your bills, you know, you're not behind on your mortgage or your car payment, all your bills are paid. It's not a waste. For those of us who are spoonies and we have all this stuff wrong with our bodies and we can't actually get out and do the things that we used to love to do, having a hobby like this, it's just wonderful, because it gives me something to share with you guys. I've made so many friends, you know, of course online through YouTube and everything, just through the planner hobby, and it's just been wonderful. I love every minute of it. So I hope you guys do too. All right, guys. So that's all I got for you today. I will be back. My husband is on vacation, so, you know, he's very demanding of my time when he's on vacation. It's going to drive me crazy when he's retired. But he's gone with some friends today to go fishing, so I got to do this. But if you don't see me for a while, it's his fault. But I am going to try and get back on here, because I do want to do a flip of this for you when I get it all put together, and let you see how much more space I was able to create, and see if the length size is going to, you know, work in this. I'm just going to sit and pet it for a while, though. Maybe snuggle up to it, take a nap with it. Yeah. All right, guys. I love you to pieces. Thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share me. Leave me a comment down at the bottom. Tell me what you think of this. Do you like it? What are you planning in these days? What's your favorite thing? Planner community means we, you know, talk to each other. So, all right, guys. I love you so much, and I will see you soon. Bye.